playmaker Matt Gay ready to get this started. Kate Scott and Brock Heward with you on the call. And we're off in Sunday night primetime. Jimmy Horn here on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by an incredible score through the air and on the ground. He was picked 53rd back in 2020. It's Jalen Hurts.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. I'm curious if he cranks up that aggressive nod today.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Brings up second and 11 at the 26-yard line.
Hurts now from the gun. Right back to Goddard, and he's got it. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Dallas Goddard. A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Hurts with it on third and short. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you can take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
The Eagles are in punt formation. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. So now the Commanders will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken second in 2024, Jaden Daniels.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. His team went 0-1, picking up the loss. He was 0-1. One pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week. Neither is a lack of touchdowns. They intend to rectify both.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Daniels. Has him on a quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. To the line, here's 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Trying to get it with the option. And the Eagles get to it. No one's around him. He's got space. And what a way to begin the scoring, Brock, as they take it back for the touchdown. The Eagles get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Step 1 is just making the hit, Brock. Step 2, trying to knock the football out with that hit, and they were even fortunate enough to get to step 3, weren't they? Taking that fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
And just look at them. I love the joy.
Yep.
A unit that doesn't get to celebrate in the end zone all too often, they will welcome the chance to be the guys running it in for a change. Cue up the group celebration, and boys, go enjoy the moment.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Dan Quinn sending his Commanders out for another drive. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
And he gets back to the line, but no more.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26.
Daniels setting up the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
The Eagles into the nickel, 3rd down coming. 3rd and long for him here. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
Commanders punting on 4th down, and they're going to bring out the ever-reliable lefty vets, Tressway. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And you want your quarterback to, number one, find ways to score for your offense. You always tell me that, Brock. But also, he's done it more than just through the air for them. That last drive, a notable touchdown for him on the ground for the season. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down. With Saquon Barkley. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
For an Eagles first down. It's a gain of 6. First down, Eagles.
Here's another carry for Barkley. Rolling into enemy territory. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down, and they go right back to him. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Hurts looking to throw. Completed over the middle. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
It's a gain of 5.
It's a sneak, Hurts. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of a yard. That's another Eagles first down.
This time looking to throw. Short pass brought in. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Devontae Smith. 4 yards on the pickup.
Barkley trying this up the gut. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. On third down, it's Hurts. Oh, he's going to run for it. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Eagles first down. First and goal, Philadelphia.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Now right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 13-0 lead. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did it.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Samuel now to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. And they're still looking for their first signs of life on offense. Haven't even been able to get a first down off this defense just yet. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Play action now. Daniels. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Throwing now, Daniels. Finding Johnson once more. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders will reach pay dirt for the first time this game.
The play really had all the Grab check. Skip catch. Quickly become a runner check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Commanders 7.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Baker with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And he's been somebody who can get the scoring done with his legs just as much as his arm. You can see he's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs. On first down, Hurts. Looking loose fullback now. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainers headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. A play fake. Now Hurts to throw. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
And it brings up 3rd down.
They'll air it out on 3rd. He's going to run for it. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Option play. They give it to Barkley. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's another Eagles first down. It's a gain of 10. And
They go to Barkley again. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense came at the perfect time.
And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. It's a 14-7 game. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's 3rd and very long. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. Elliott connects there. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Samuel now to return it. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner, and this gets out to the 30. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is in. But it looks like someone from the Commanders got to that one. They'll keep the football. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Commanders ready for the punt. And he drives this into the pouring rain. Fair catch made here at the 30. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. New set of downs for them from the 31. They go play action. Here's Hurts. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he's brought down after a short gain. 2nd down now. They need 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Straight ahead. Here's Barkley. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
16 yards.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here's Saquon. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
2 yards. And the Eagles.
Back to throw. Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This is one of those cases, Kate, where basketball and football blend together. You know, great zone defenses in basketball. You think about them through the years. They trust one another. They know where they are as defenders on that court. Same thing in coverage. When you trust one another, when you communicate, good things happen. Just like that, you suffocate a pocket because there's nowhere for the quarterback to go.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. Elliott connects there. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
One of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good to get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Samuel now to return it. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Play fake here. Daniels. That's caught by Chris Olave. They'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Another Washington Commanders 1st down.
Counterplay, Jones. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Daniels from the pistol. Finds him over the middle. And they make the stop. I'm going to say it about the 37-yard line. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Trying to get it with the option here. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. So they bring Tressway back out there for another punt. To return, Adoree Jackson. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 46-yard line.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They run it with Saquon. And he'll stay upright through this lane, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. And bring a tight end in motion right. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Dumped off to his running back. This gets down to about the 36-yard line. Darnell Savage brings that to an end.
1-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Continuing to dig. He's inside the 25. And he's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the first down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. 3rd and long for him here. Well over the middle, cut by Brown. And he works this to the 38 before going now. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. Their punter making his way out now. Jalen Lane back deep for the Commanders. No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. Out comes the Commander offense for another series. Well, their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. That's incomplete left side. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. So 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35.
And a Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll run here on 1st down. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
No throw. 3rd and long. It's on target to Johnson. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Washington first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. So 2nd and 6 awaits on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Sunday Night Primetime on the other side. Daniels is going to throw again. Completed over the middle. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. It's Jones on the toss. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Campbell on the stop. Brought down back at the 38-yard line.
Here's Daniels. Completes one to Ben Sinnott. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. So on 4th down, on comes Matt Gay to try the field goal for the Commanders. It's on the left hash, 46 yards out. Gay's kick is good. And that makes things a little closer. It's now a 10-point game.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Baker with the return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. And with that 2-score lead, partner, they've got the option here. You can sit on it, or they could try something really aggressive. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Hits him on the out route. Now 1st down only gets about a yard here, and the defender there to force him out. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Complete over the middle. Now we have a 3rd down. We get a pause here. They're going to call a timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot to give your quarterback a chance.
He dodged the tackle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 1st down from the 42.
1st down, Philadelphia.
Here's Barkley. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down. To the ground with Barkley. He's away from one. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. So not everyone's a fan of the out-of-town scoreboard. We'll keep our focus right here. Let's get back to football with the start of the 2nd half. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Samuel now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Out comes the offense from Washington to begin the 3rd quarter. That passing game they went to in the 1st half, it's going to need to be fiery to start this 2nd half, too, as they chase this lead. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Well, this certainly makes the 3rd down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10 right up near that marker now. Daniels keeps it himself. And that short gain is enough for a reset it down.
It's a gain of a yard. That's good for a Commanders 1st down.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. First and 10. Here's Jones. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Quick slant to Samuel. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Daniels throwing on third. Running right side by McLaurin. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
On now comes their punter. It'll be Tress Way doing the honors. And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL. But it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
At the 24-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
Going to go with Barkley on the counter. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Now hold on, everyone. There's a Commanders player shaken up after that play, and he's in need of some attention. They've got first down here from the 36. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside. You know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. To the air on 3rd and long. Right back to Goddard, and he's got it. And they are on him short of that first down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down. They'll send out the punting unit. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13. The Commanders all set to regain possession. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. They'll start with a give to Jones. They'll cobble together a yard there. Down by Jahan Campbell.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Daniels back to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled for no gain. 3rd down here, lead 8 on play.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
Air it out on 3rd. It's complete. This is Olave. And he's got a bunch here up past the 25 before somebody gets to him.
And a Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
From the gun, Jones gets it. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
It is phenomenally tough to block this guy in a passing situation. Well, equally as tough to block him out there on the edge. He chased that toss down, and I don't envy these guys trying to block that monster today.
Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. So out now comes the punter. And they could really use a good one here.
Punt formation for the Commanders.
And the fair catch brought in right at the 40. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Throwing here, Hurts. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he'll get it up to the 44. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Handoff headed right, Barkley. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And this is going to take him off, but across midfield there at the opposing 45. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Eagles.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. 1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Here's another carry for Barkley. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Eagles 1st down. It's a gain of 3. And an Eagle 1st down.
They go to Barkley again. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this run. He's limited to no gain on the carry. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the Commanders' 34-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Leads to 3rd and 11.
Throw here, 3rd down. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Punt team on the field. And he'll try to hit this one well. The Commanders set to take over. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner. So hopefully this one has some better legs to it. On 1st down, here's Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Daniels from the pistol. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up. And the Eagles are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Oh, there he was. A step away from making the post-game highlights you see on the news from going viral. Couldn't quite get there. Now they need to punch this one in to convert the interception into points.
It sure wasn't for lack of effort, though, and nobody in this stadium wanted to touch the pay dirt more than that returner. He did all he could do.
He did.
Sometimes you're just an agonizing step or two away from that kind of glory.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. Barkley. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Big play for this offense. It's 3rd and goal.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
We've reached the end of the 3rd on Sunday Night Primetime. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Hurts now from the gun. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw. Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown to field goals, not going to get it done anymore.
Samuel now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. And this group feeling a little urgency to make the most of this one, Brock, after they threw that interception the last time out.
Yeah, we know there's no more predictive stat in the NFL than giving the ball away. You know, you walk that fine line as a quarterback. You can't play timid and scared to make a mistake, but you know you can't put the ball again in the other team's hands.
2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
From the gun, it's Daniels. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. It's a 29-yard gain, and that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here's Jones off the pistol give. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt to pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
That's complete. Here's Jones. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
That's good for a Washington 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
The tight end gets it. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're set backwards on 1st down.
Well, you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Daniels now. Short pass brought in. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Daniels. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's another Washington Commanders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Straight ahead they go with Jones. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the Eagles' 16-yard line.
Now Daniels to throw. The throw left side finds Johnson. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
3rd and short. In. Oh, no, he lost control of another one. But it looks like someone from the Commanders got to that one. They'll keep the football. So on 4th down, on comes Matt Gay to try the field goal for the Commanders. Made his first one. This is a little over 40. Gay's kick is good. And that makes things a little closer. It's now a 10-point game.
That field goal didn't do a lot on the scoreboard to make it a more attackable deficit, but it does create a sense of urgency here for this defense to get off the field.
Baker with the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Eagle play action. Here's Hurts. This is a heater going deep. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send him back to the line for second.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that run stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Punting muted out now. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. He's going to loft one deep to the left. They connect on the deep shot. He's going to bring this down to their 35.
It's a gain of 2.
We're all set now. 1st and 10.
That's good for a Commanders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Again, Daniels to the air. Finding Johnson once more. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Daniels going to keep it. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
A gain of 10 yards. And a Commanders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Wow, it's free again! But it looks like someone from the Commanders got to that one. They'll keep the football. Woo, let's give him a second there. Give him a sec. I'm going to imagine his heart's probably going, what, 150, 160 beats per minute right now, Brock, after nearly losing that fumble.
Yep, and it wasn't just a ball he dropped there. It was at least 3 points, too. But fortunately, that ball stays with him in the red zone. And now I'm really curious. It's one of those moments, Kate, where they put the ball back in his hands, trust him again to hold on to it, maybe go get that touchdown you know he so badly wants.
Thinking touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. And maybe worse, Brock. It's going to bring up 4th down. On now is Matt Gay to try this Commander's field goal. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You've got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The Eagles about set to go on offense. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Completed left side to Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up. Hurts. That's Cox, Jimmy Horn Jr. And he's not far from that 1st first-down marker, is he, partner? Up to the 47. Third down coming up.
Typically, when you throw that comeback, you're looking for a little bit more yardage. But if you've heard me say it once, Kate, you'll hear me say it 100 times. Never, ever turn down a completion.
It's a sneak. Hurts. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop here at the line. No gain. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
At the 47-yard line.
Here's Saquon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Washington calls it second timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining in this game. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Running right, it's Barkley. And call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. 3rd down, Commanders in the dime. 6 DBs out there. He's back to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
That's taken at the 15. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. It's up close to the 30. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. And last drive left them in a little bit of limbo, Brock. They were happy to leave with points, obviously, but not happy that they had to settle for a field goal instead of a touchdown.
Coaches love to say, on offense, let every drive end in a kick. The bronze medal's a punt, silver medal's a field goal, and now they're going to be striving for that PAT, the gold medal.
The right side, cut by Olave. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders down by 7. 2nd down now. They need 7. Now a give up the middle to Jones. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
He loses it again. And the Eagles get to it. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. Well, Brock, you and I know after that first turnover they were able to take back. They were looking for another one. And lo and behold, they found it.
You felt it. I felt it.
Yep.
Everybody in the stands felt it. It wasn't just good enough to get the takeaway. They wanted to one-up what they did earlier, and look at the celebration now.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Eagles double their lead to 14.
Commanders 16.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Dan Quinn sending his Commanders out for another drive. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Daniels on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Daniels back to throw. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40.
27 yards. That's good for a Washington 1st down.
Daniels now on 1st down. Throw right side is caught by Samuel. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Out of bounds at the 36-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Second down carry for Jones. And they take him down right along the 30. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line.
That's good for a Commanders.
And he spikes it to stop the clock just before we reach that 40-second mark. Just over 40 seconds to play as they line up. 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Olave on the slant. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Throwing now. This is hauled in by Samuel. That's a pickup of 4 yards. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
4 yards. That's another Washington first down. 1st and 10.
Daniels is going to throw again. And he sails that one over the end zone. Ball on the 16. It's 2nd and 10.
Reed Blankenship on the coverage.
To throw again, it's Daniels. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. They've got to keep moving quick here.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Here he goes, one final shot. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play. So the Eagles will fly out of here with their own win. And they take not just a victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they finish off the sweep of their division rivals. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Eagles are winners. As with that, we sign off from D.